Hi there, football fans, and welcome to Transfermarkt TV International. My name is Trevor Evans, bringing you the latest news, rumours and statistics from across the world of football. We're going to get started with a completed transfer. Dominik Szoboszlai has completed the saga of where he's going to play next season. There was lots of speculation, Arsenal, Milan, Real Madrid, but he signed a 5-year contract at RB Leipzig, becoming the 18th player to make the move from Salzburg to Germany. It's a 20 million euro deal. His current market value is 25 million euros, and he started this season on fire with 9 goals and 10 assists in 21 games. The biggest transfer of the pre-season window so far. Will it remain top of the list come the end of January? I certainly hope not. Some big deals coming in the due course. 2020 has been a mixed year for Jack Grealish. On the pitch, he's been excelling with 6 goals and 6 assists in 12 games so far this season. He also made his England debut and established a place for 2021 European Championships. However, he made the headlines in March during lockdown after attending a house party, crashing his car under some peculiar circumstances, suggestions of alcohol being involved. Less than 24 hours after using his platform to encourage his audience to do the exact opposite. Anyway, he's been banned from driving for 9 months and been fined £82,000. Some observers say that it isn't enough, and if he's an average Joe, it'd be a lot tougher a sentence. Finally becoming a hot topic in professional sport, not just football but rugby too, head trauma and its short and long-term impact on players. Vertonghen has opened up in an interview that he suffered dizziness for 9 months after an incident which came in the Champions League semi-final versus Ajax. He was assessed on the pitch at the time and deemed fit to play on, only to stagger over to the sideline shortly after and showing signs of severe concussion. Vertonghen continued to play during these 9 months on a regular basis for Spurs' first team, a decision which he takes full responsibility for in what became his last of 8 at Spurs before moving to Benfica in this summer. There are likely to be many stories similar to this across the world of football, and the sooner appropriate measures are taken to protect the players which suffer such trauma at the time, initial treatment proving to be critical, the better. The Premier League just recently announcing plans to allow concussion substitutes as of January. Which takes us nicely into our next topic, not only concussion substitutes, but also in a move to protect players in a grueling season, they've allowed 5 substitutes during the games. Fixture congestion, especially during the winter months, and the team progressing in cup competitions has been a real concern, especially as there's been no break in the summer due to coronavirus uncertainty. Those who are destined to represent their country in European Championships 2021 are also unlikely to get a break this coming summer. The measure has been taken to spread game time of the players and prevent a rising number of injuries. Hopefully something like this will help the players take some miles out of their legs and decrease the chance of injury to those at risk. And rumours coming out of Anfield. Wijnaldum, will he be staying? Will he be going? His contract's due up in the summer and there's plenty of attention and competition for his signature to take him away. He's a key member of the squad and he's going to be able to start discussing free transfers with non-UK clubs as of January. Long line of interested parties headed by Barcelona. Can Wijnaldum be tempted by a new challenge and the bright lights of the Camp Nou? Fans remain to be seen. Fans and staff are getting nervous at Anfield and they're beginning to assess alternative options. One name being touted is Renato Sanches. The young Portuguese sensation turned wasted talent, formerly of Bayern, when became a very expensive 18-year-old at £30 million. He had a spell with Swansea in the Premier League and failed to excel. He's now at Lille and he's finding his way. The big boys are starting to pay attention again. Are Liverpool fans convinced by this? Renato Sanches for Wijnaldum? Before Salah joined Liverpool, please remember he was considered a Premier League flop during his time at Chelsea. Could Liverpool see the potential in another player? Let's see. Bayern Munich are taking protective measures to tie down their teenage sensation Musiala. The 17-year-old German England international has broken into the first team and he scored 3 Bundesliga goals at a rate of 97 minutes per goal. They're keen to tie him down after interest from the Premier League teams such as Liverpool, Manchester United and Manchester City, and he could be signed on the cheap if a new contract is not signed soon. Bayern do not want that to happen, as this is exactly what they did to get him from Chelsea. They see him as a big player for the future of the club, and he's currently their youngest ever Bundesliga player and goal scorer, prepared to offer him 100,000 euros per week to convince him to stay. Imagine a 17-year-old earning 5.2 million euros per year. Beggars belief. And a player who seeks to earn a lot more than just 100,000 euros per week, and a player who could be on his way from Bayern to the Premier League, is David Alaba. Manchester United have joined the race, and January is likely to see a lot of speculation around Alaba's future. Could we see Alaba drive up his salary demands as his agent auctions off his services, or could he still end up staying at Bayern? Staying with Old Trafford team, and 2 short-term exits are being lined up. Exciting 20-year-old fullback Brandon Williams, who was great last season, has been kicked out the team due to the return of favour of Luke Shaw and the arrival of Alex Telles from Porto in the summer. It's seen his game time limited to just 6 minutes so far this season in the Premier League, compared to 1,000 minutes last season. United fans fell in love with his commitment and grit, which they deemed to be missing from the team. Could he be on his way to Southampton in January on loan? They tried in the summer but were knocked back, but it's now being considered essential that he gets game time to continue his progression. Daniel James was signed from Swansea in a shock dream €18 million transfer in 2019. He started on fire, but he's just had 281 minutes so far this season with 1 goal, and it's resulted in a huge drop of €12 million in his market value in 2020 to just €16 million. Everton are keen to take him out on loan as an additional wide option due to injuries within their squad. And last but not least, with the rumours, 27-year-old Colombian international Wilmar Barrios, the defensive midfielder, was signed by Zenit St. Petersburg in 2019 for €15 million from Boca Juniors. He's being lined up by Newcastle, Tottenham, Milan and Besiktas. Besiktas have made the first move and trying to test the waters. His contract runs until 2023, and Zenit are not necessarily looking to sell, but could be tempted by a big fee. With the Ballon d'Or cancelled this year, all eyes turn to Team of the Year to see who'd be making the personal recommendations across the world of football. And no surprise with Player of the Year, Robert Lewandowski was announced Player of the Year, beating off competition from Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. The 32-year-old striker just recently scored his 250th goal for Bayern as well. And Ronaldo's reaction has gone viral on Twitter when the news was announced. Go check it out. The best goalkeeper was also announced, Manuel Neuer. He was able to hold off Alisson and Jan Oblak from Atletico Madrid to secure the title one more time. The 34-year-old, how much longer can he keep this up? Coach of the Year, Jurgen Klopp. We were expecting somebody else, but Klopp snuck in there as he managed to deliver the first Premier League title to Anfield in their history. Well done, Klopp. And a good day for German coaches. Hansi Flick was well expected to get the award after delivering a trio of prizes at the Allianz Arena this season, including the Champions League. And Heung-Min Son was announced as the goal of the year, where he managed to get the ball in his own half for Tottenham, and he took it all the way to the other end of the pitch and scored against Burnley. If you've not seen it yet, I suggest you go find it. It's a work of beauty. So what do you think of the announcements there, guys? Lewandowski over Ronaldo, Messi. I don't think anyone can really argue with that one. Goalkeeper, the Team of the Year. Who should have made the team? Let us know below and we'll pick it up next year. So, moving on to what Transfermarkt does best. Market value updates, and there's some in the Premier League. We'll start with the Manchester City centre-back. New signing, of course, Ruben Dias, whose market value has increased by €10 million, up to 60. Up next, young superstar Curtis Jones, who has broken into the Anfield first team due to a number of injuries, obviously, that Liverpool are currently being dealt with, and it's seen a €12 million increase to €17 million. Man of the match in the game against Spurs, long may that continue. Belgian international Yuri Tielemans has been in blistering form for Leicester City and has been rewarded with a €5 million boost in his market value, up to €50 million. That man again, Jack Grealish, but this time for the right reasons. What he's doing on the pitch. Market value increased to €50 million, an increase of €5 million on his previous value. Okay then, guys, that's all we have for you this Friday. That's our last show of 2020 as well, but we will be back in the new year, refreshed, revitalised and ready for the start of the transfer window. So, we hope you have a great festive period, enjoy all the football and enjoy the rumours coming thick and fast. So until next year, take it easy. Goodbye.